Good? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. Put W in the chat if you guys can see me. Put 2 W's in the chat if you can hear me. Someone said, I hope we lose for Salah. That is insanity. That is insanity. Twitch chat, what you telling me as well too? R&R, I see you. MK, Casey, Dow, what you guys telling me? Shout out the YouTube chat as well too. What you guys telling me, man? This is a big day. It's a big game for Liverpool. First and foremost, much love to all of you guys on YouTube who've been showing love to the channel and the videos. Appreciate that. But today, whew, this feels like a big game for Liverpool. I'm just gonna call it what it is. This feels seismic. This feels seismic. This dude wants to watch Liverpool now. I watch Liverpool every game. What do you mean now? I even watched you guys against PSV. This day feels seismic for Liverpool. It feels seismic for Slot. Like, I think we're approaching must-win territory now for Liverpool Football Club. And I got a feeling that if this is a bad loss, which it very well could be today, hey, they might be in trouble. Slot might be in trouble. Let's head over to FootMob real quick. If I can get that showing, one sec. This is the lineup for both teams. We'll start with Inter. Sommer in goal. Akanji at center back with Acerbi and Bastoni. Di Marco at left wing back. Mkhitaryan, Çalhanoğlu, Barella, Enrique, Martinez, and Thuram. Basically, their strongest 11. Maybe you would expect to see Dumfries here, but I don't think Dumfries has had his best season, to be honest with you. But for the most part, this is the Inter team. It is. I mean, on the odd occasion, you can get Bisek maybe at the back, but this year, not really. This year, these three have been pretty much the three. Suchek had a period in the team. But I think this is their strongest 11 for the most part. Yeah, Dumfries is injured anyways. So, but on the other side, and I think that the team that we're all really looking forward to watching today, like we're all keeping a very close eye on them, is Liverpool. And this is the selection that Arne Slot has gone. Alisson in goal. Joe Gomez at right back. Ibu Konate at center back. The man with a million lives. How he has not been dropped yet is beyond me. To his left is the captain, Virgil van Dijk. Robertson at left back. FootMob has it as a 4 flat. I don't think so. I think we're looking at potentially either a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2. Or hey, who knows? Maybe even out in possession, out of possession, it's a mixture of both of them. But I don't expect to see Jones on the left, Szoboszlai on the right. I think we're maybe looking at Gravenberch in the 6, Jones and McAllister maybe on either side, Szoboszlai in the 10, or maybe even, I don't know, McAllister maybe in the 10, but then Isak and Ekitike, the 2 danger men. But the biggest exclusion, I would say, the biggest news from this team, and he's not even mentioned by them. No Mohamed Salah. Wow. I mean, Slot mentioned it yesterday. We knew yesterday that he wasn't traveling with the team. So it's not the biggest surprise. No one should be shocked not to see Salah here. And after his statement at the weekend, I thought that that was kind of a ultimatum for Liverpool Football Club. It's me or it's Slot. Now, very clearly, Liverpool Football Club have chosen Slot. I don't think that's even debatable. If we see Salah play another game for Liverpool, I'm not going to lie, guys, I'll be very, very surprised. I don't expect it to happen. I think his Liverpool career is done. Maybe they give him one last send-off, but I think he's done out. But they've chosen Slot, and to do that, they have to back him completely. You either have to go 100% with one party or 100% with the other party. And in doing so, they've picked Slot, and that means that they have to basically go with him till the death. Because you can't pick Slot, but then also continue to play like Salah is still available for selection. That's undermining the manager. You know what I mean? So whether you agree with them or not, they've gone with Slot here. They've gone with Slot. Let me head over to Twitch. We got a few subs. One second. I'm gonna go to the super chats as well too, because I think we might have a few of those as well. Shout out on Twitch to Hoodie Trap. Appreciate you for the 5 months, my boy. Time for Mo to come back to Chelsea and be the Liverpool reject. You guys have enough right-sided players anyways. And then MN Yuna, appreciate you for the 5 months. Lies defending Salah. We got an Algerian defending an Egypt. And an Egyptian before Amarim got sacked. Guys, so many people were saying on Twitter today, Lies is defending Salah. That's how you know the end days are here. Lies of all people hating on Salah. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, is this what my legacy is? Is my legacy now just the guy who hates Salah? I don't even hate Salah like that. Like, is he my favorite player? No, I've never pretended that he was. I've never hid behind that, right? But to pretend now that I dislike or hate Salah, nah, man. The only thing for me, I've always made it clear, as an Algerian Man United fan, look, there's always going to be a rivalry there. You're never going to hear me gas up an Egyptian from Liverpool. It's not going to happen. But the way you guys are making me sound like I'm his biggest op, there are definitely at least 5 to 10 people who dislike Salah more than me, man. I ain't having it, bro. I ain't having it. Let me go to the super chats on YouTube in case we got any. Big Pav. Hey, my boy Pav. Liverpool gonna back slot no matter what. They put all their chips in the middle. Yeah, it's not a surprise to me. The thing for me is, like, is Slot even gonna be there long enough for it to even matter? Like, right? Like, they can back him all he wants, but if he continues losing games at a historic rate, talk is cheap, right? Mike G with a super chat says, if Slot loses after the Salah dropping, I don't see how he stays. It'll be embarrassing for us to the extreme. Mike, I completely agree. And this is why, for me, I say this is one of the most important games of Slot's Liverpool tenure. It is for me, right? Now, obviously, he's coached games in the Champions League for Liverpool against PSG. He coached the Cup final for against Newcastle. He coached games towards the end of the season that he had to win the league. So, of course, from that point of view, it's not the most important, right? Because there's games where a trophy was on the line. But in terms of his reputation and in terms of maybe even his job, but even his perception amongst Liverpool fans, this game is huge for him. Either way, if Slot wins today without Mohamed Salah after the way it's all gone down these last 3 days, bro, he's going to look like a boss. If Slot wins today after the Salah debacle with Carragher, he will look like a boss. That will, for him, feel like, oh, everything I've done is justified. But if you lose today, after all the talk of Slot and Salah and Carragher, my brother, I think you might be in trouble. Like, today feels like a must-win for him to control the narrative here. I think so. Mo Saeed says, yo, Lias, watching you, I have become you. No hope. We're playing a 4-4-2 without wingers. Not sure what's our game plan. Why? You know what it is as well, too? If you were playing Carragher and Frimpong, which I don't think either of them are available, right? I know Frimpong, I think, is out. Carragher is available, to be fair. But I don't know, like, if you're playing with no wingers already, and then your right back is Joe Gomez, like, bro, nothing is coming down that right-hand side at all. But anyways, he says, why the fuck is Ibu playing? I don't know. I don't understand. Szoboszlai and Jones will play out wide. Ekitike will drop to collect. And don't do this thing about Salah. I know you have him below Hazard and that Mahrez, bro. We know. But we're losing 3-2 reverse psychology. Big up. Big up, Mo. HEMU27 says, as a Liverpool fan, I implore you to watch an alternative match, please. I'm sorry, my brother. I'm here. You can't get rid of me. I'm here. I was tempted by Barca, but come on, man. This is a game that everyone has to watch. Random question. Who would you take in their prime? Kante or Vieira? Oh, that's a tough question. That's a really tough question. What does that have to do? In fact, that is random, though. What the hell? Mid-slot and Salah conversation. You're asking me about Kante and Vieira. Oh, peak versus peak for one game. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Peak Kante was fake. I think that's tough. That's tougher than you might think. I think both of them are incredible. At their best, especially. TDPR, we won't mention yesterday. Just know, come on, man. If you thought anything different was gonna happen, you're crazy. Wouldn't Wirtz be good in this game? Is he available? Wirtz is on the bench. That's a bit surprising. I'm not gonna lie, guys, right? This is not a great team for me. I don't really understand this selection from Slot, even Salah aside. I don't get this team. Now, they might go on to win this game 3-0, which I don't think they're going to. My prediction is Inter will win today. But I don't really understand this team. There's no natural width. There's nothing coming from your right-hand side, no matter who plays out there. Konate is still playing. I guess, I don't know. I don't really get this team, guys. I'm not entirely sold on it. Wirtz has a knock. Fair enough, because I was going to say, I feel like this team is missing creativity. And at least whether you think Wirtz has done enough or not this season, even like a Rio. Why is Rio not available? Why is Rio not starting? No Gakpo, no Chiesa, no Salah. So I guess all your natural wingers are there. And I guess his thinking is he doesn't want to throw Rio into a game of this nature, I guess. YouTube chat is spamming, look at the Carragher tweet. Is there a new one? I just figured you guys were talking about him quoting, what's it called? That Salah pick. Is there actually a new one? I seen that Fabregas is in the crowd. Dying of thirst. Dying of thirst. Jamie Carragher. I've seen this tweet, guys. I thought you guys were talking about a new tweet. I've seen, bro, this was 5 hours ago, man. It was 5 hours ago. You guys have me thinking he dropped a new nuke. I thought he dropped another nuke. This is crazy, though. I'm not sure I've wanted Liverpool to win a game more than tonight for a long time. Come, you mighty Reds. Is this really I don't know, man. I don't know. I like Jamie Carragher, actually. I like his punditry. I think he's a really good pundit, but I'm not really a fan of how he's gone about the last 24 hours, to be honest with you. I didn't like his appearance on Monday Night Football yesterday. And personally, I think he said a lot of stuff that if he had a proper debate partner there, he would have been checked up on. I'm not going to lie. Like, he said a lot of stuff that he went unchecked on. You know what I mean? Like, the shit about the right back. He's been selling out his right back for the last 8 years. What was the other one? Like, there's just so much shit he said. The Wirtz, it was like, what? Yeah, and you got Madison just sitting in the corner for 8.5 minutes, just dead silent. Do you guys see Madison's story? The James Madison story killed me. Where was it? This one right here. Watching that Jamie Carragher at live. Aye, this guy was just sitting in the corner for 8.5 minutes, was not saying a word. I read both chats. Leonard Carl is a problem, bro. Leonard Carl is a whole ass problem. I went and watched that kid live. He's unbelievable, man. He's unbelievable. But yeah, I don't know what to think about this lineup, man. Personally, let me talk about Inter for a second. I owe this man an apology. He's actually shocked me. I thought it was going to be way worse under him this season than it actually was. And in fact, dare I say it, I actually think his team plays a more attractive attacking brand of football than Inzaghi did. Now, does that mean he's going to have the same amount of success as Inzaghi? That remains to be seen. Inzaghi is a fantastic manager. But I thought going from Christian Kivu to Inzaghi would be the biggest downgrade ever. And it's not against Kivu, but he's a relative novice at this point, and Inzaghi's a very experienced manager with a lot of prestige. He has done a really good job. He started out slow. The Club World Cup was a disaster, and the first 5 games of the season, it was looking shaky. I've been impressed, man. I've been impressed. Now, I look at this Inter team, and I think there's a lot of places that they can hurt, what's his name? Liverpool. Namely, set pieces. We know what this team is like off set pieces. I think I would put money if I was a betting man, which I'm not. But if I was, I would put money on this Inter team scoring a set piece again today. Namely because they're quite good at them. But these guys, 0 goals scored off set pieces, 10 conceded. Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Barca prediction. Let me see the other Champions League games today. Let me see. Fixtures. Bayern won today, right? 3-1. Gnabry, Carlton. No Kane goal. That's a shock. Atalanta, Chelsea. This could be good, potentially. But they're in bad form. Barca, Frankfurt. I think Barca last few games have been pretty decent. This is the lineup. I go Barca 4-1. Barca 4-1. Chiesa's ill, apparently. Yes, I don't know if you know this, but if Liverpool lose, it will be the first time in history they lost at the San Siro. How many times have they played at the San Siro, though? I know they played Inter there a few seasons back. They played Milan there, I think, two or three times in the last few seasons. They beat Inter in 07, 08. No, 06, 07, they beat Inter. That's when Torres scored. Why was I in Munich? Guys, I was in Munich for a very exciting opportunity. I can't wait to show you guys. I have it all vlogged out. It involves SDS, and there's going to be a video for that as well, too. Bro, that's going to be good. I can't wait to show you guys what we did in Munich. That was incredible. One of my favorite experiences I've ever done. You were talking about set piece goals like free kicks. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm talking about, first of all, I'm talking about the Prem. And I think when I said set piece goals, I mean like corners and like deliveries. So besides a free kick. Like he scored a free kick. So many Salah fans posing as Liverpool fans. Bayern won every game at San Siro against us before as well. They didn't win last season. These records mean nothing. True. I think Inter will win today, man. I'm saying Inter won. Inter are gonna win. Describe it in one word. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Any more super chats? Hold on 1 second. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Caleb just said, Lies, I just told my mom I'm straight. Congrats, LeBron. This is what you guys were pressing me for to read super chats. Caleb also says, yes, you should play GeoGuessr or a country guessing flag game or test your geographic knowledge. What a totally two different comments. What the hell? The same guy just sent me those two super chats. They could not be further away in difference than that. What the hell? SDS lost yesterday. Will you be at Ballers next week? So you're telling me Fuad is 0-1 in the commentary booth right now? It's techie, man. It's techie. We'll see, because United plays next week, I think, again as well, too, on a Monday. Right? Man United plays again next week on a Monday. I think. Yeah, Bournemouth. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be a Baller League. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. Am I actually Canadian? No, I'm not. What kind of question is that, man? Why would I be lying about being Canadian? What a weird lie that would be. What a weird lie that would be. Imagine this whole time. I'm lying about being Algerian. I'm lying about all of it. Yeah. Faisal's having a bad week. Bro. You know that you guys don't understand, man. This is actually my dog. This is actually my dog, man. When it comes to top 3 favorite Algerian players ever, I think he's in there for me. But we got a squad, man. Benzia. We brought some decent players, huh? Atal. Where's Atal these days, by the way? Al-Sad. We brought a decent team. 2 guy. And then look at these scrubs, man. Who's the one he's always gassing up? Who's the one he's always gassing up? Ali Jassim. Put it in the bag, man. 6.2. Put that in the bag, man. Graham James Arnold. Who the hell is this? Faisal's country is coached by an Australian. Graham Arnold. Graham James Arnold. Don't kill me, man. This is Fuad's country. This is Faisal's country. What's the group looking like then? Yeah. So who do we play next? I'm not gonna lie. Haj Musa, Awar. What are you guys talking about? Why are you guys just saying Haj Musa? Oh, you can't see my screen. My fault. Bro, look at Iraq's coach. Hold on. Look at who Iraq's coach is. Graham James Arnold. Faisal's coach is Australian, bro. He sounds like a college professor. This sounds like a uni professor, bro. Graham James Arnold. That's jokes, man. But I was saying, this guy right here. Y'all don't know how much I love Brahimi, man. Honestly. Honestly, like top 3 favorite Algerian players I've seen. I love him. I actually love Brahimi, man. Jordan against Egypt. Hey, man. I'm low-key shook, bro. I'm low-key shook. I know Egypt obviously don't have their strongest team out. Far from it. But ain't this like Jordan's second team as well, too? I'm low-key shook, man. Jordan got me shook, man. It might be dark, man. But yeah, this guy right here is one of my favorite. I would say my favorite 3 Algerian players ever. Mahrez. Brahimi is in there. And then third, it's probably between Ben Nasser or maybe Feghouli. I'm not going to lie, man. Slimani, I appreciate everything he did for my country, man. I appreciate World Cup 2014. He gave me some amazing memories. But I can never, like, honestly say Islam Slimani is one of my favorite players ever. He's not. Like, honestly, sometimes it hurt me to watch him. The guy plays volleyball. He's a GOAT of Algerian football, no doubt about it. He's like on our Mount Rushmore, if you would call it that. But I'm saying my favorites, it's probably Feghouli, Slimani, Brahimi. Not Feghouli, excuse me, Mahrez, Brahimi. Bro, Aid Nouri is not in my top 3. What has Aid Nouri done to be in my top 3? I might say, who else would I might say? Ghulam. You guys remember Ghulam? Fawzi Ghulam. Oh my goodness, what a player. What a player. My Algerians in here. You guys remember this guy? You guys remember this guy? Alright, chat. I'm gonna be real, man. This guy was a baller. Not many people will know about Mehdi Lassen, but he's a baller, bro. This guy was quality, man. I actually used to like Mehdi Lassen so much, man. What a neat, tiny little player, bro. Algerian Xavi. Come on, man. Mehdi Lassen. That's my guy, bro. That's my guy. Belumi. You guys, bro, I'm 27 years old. About Belumi. I'm saying players I've seen. I'm talking about players I've seen. How do I discover these scrubs? What do you mean scrubs? They're playing for my national team, bro. Played at a World Cup. Where does Brahimi play now? Where does he play now? Al Gharafa. There you go, man. Yassine. You know, chat, there was once a crazy stat about Brahimi. Hold on. Okay, this is what it was. In the 2013-14 La Liga season, Yassine Brahimi completed 164 dribbles, a number only surpassed by Lionel Messi in that period. Brahimi was often fouled. Bro, imagine being so good as a dribbler. Only Messi is better than you in Spain. By the way, Neymar is playing in Spain at this point. Cristiano is playing in Spain at this point. Angel Di Maria is playing in Spain at this point. Bale is playing in Spain at this point. And Brahimi was the second best dribbler in the league. Only after the best dribbler ever. Come on, man. That's my dog, bro. Aouar in my top 3. What the hell has Aouar ever done to be in my top 3 Algerians? Come on, man. He's good talent, but come on, bro. You have to accomplish something with the national team. You got to accomplish something. Is Lyes American or Canadian? Both is the answer. It's not hard to get top 10 Algerians. Where are you from, bro? I think Boufal had a similar... Yeah, Boufal was a problem. Boufal, they're dribbling. This guy right here, bro, is a problem. Oh my goodness. At Lille. I hate Brahimi. This guy after my team, Benfica. At Porto, he was a problem, man. He was a problem. Maybe games played matter. I'm sorry to Neymar that he didn't play enough games, bro. Deal with it, man. Brahimi did, man. You fell, but look, there's no shame in losing out to Brahimi, man. Do you know who this guy is? Do you guys know who Yassine Brahimi is? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my. Yassine Brahimi scored as many goals in the World Cup in 2014 as Ronaldo did. That doesn't tell you what kind of player we're talking about here. Tied there. It wasn't my favorite player. Don't help the stereotypes here, this when you say random Algerian. Yeah, he was a dribble. Brahimi was a quality player, bro. Yassine Brahimi. You guys don't know about Yassine Brahimi, man. You don't. That's a great career right there. 148 appearances for Porto. Come on, man. You know who I am. What a fantastic player. Yeah, this game right here. South Korea. This is one of the best games of football I've ever watched. That 4-2 win in the World Cup. Incroyable. Unbelievable. You can never, ever, ever insult my GOAT, man. Anyways, we're about 3 minutes away from the game kicking off. We're about 3 minutes away from the game kicking off. Let me get a link up. By the way, I would love to know if today Carragher and Henry talk more about the Salah situation. Because my theory, I can't what's it called? I can't verify this. Ben Taleb, oh my goodness, bro. We're just saying anybody now. I can't verify this, but I can't guarantee this, but my theory is Henry will take Salah's side. Or he'll have more sympathy towards Salah's side. Henry said it was wrong. Fair enough. Fair enough. Micah Richards stood up for Salah. Fair enough. What do I know? Do I think Salah's doing another interview? Probably not. Probably not. Let me get this game up.
In the competition.
Hey, I always say this on here whenever we watch Milan or Inter games, guys. But if you're a football fan and you live in Europe, you got to get yourself to the San Siro. You got to get yourself to the Giuseppe Meazza, man. This is, I call it the cathedral football, man. Honestly, I know it's being basically demolished soon. You got a few more years. But I honestly think this is one of those stadiums you got to go see, bro. If you're a real football fan, you have to be at the stadium once in your life. Let me see these Henry quotes. Hey, shout out Hamza, man. Shout out your boy Hamza. Thank you. Henry Salah. Let's see what Henry said. If there was anything. Did he say anything? Damn. Was there no clips or anything? Brahimi is insane. Yeah, we'll probably watch that at halftime or something. Get Hater Central on SDS. Impossible, man. Impossible. Just that he shouldn't have spoken out. I think you could definitely criticize Salah for the timing of what he said. I think like, I wouldn't say Salah is innocent. I wouldn't say Salah did anything wrong. Like, I wouldn't say Salah is like, oh, he's completely in the right. Like, I definitely think the timing of his words probably weren't great. And maybe you could argue he shouldn't have spoken as publicly, as quickly as he did. But in terms of what he actually said, I don't really blame him whatsoever. Is Aït Nouri top 5 most talented Algerians so far of all time? Reality, I appreciate you for the 17 months, bro. How many goals are we conceding today? I say 4. Oh, 3. I go 3 today. 1 second. Game's about to kick off, and I'm going to read some super chats as well, too. Liverpool kicking off here. Alexander Isak to get us started. And we are live. As always, guys, I please implore you, do not give any spoilers. If you see a goal before I do, keep it to yourself. I will probably react to it within the next 30 seconds. And also, not even just for my sake, for the sake of the other viewers who might not be as ahead, let's make this a fun experience for everyone. Thank you. Now on to our regularly scheduled program. Let's do it. Let me read a few super chats, by the way. Pep Guardiola on whether he has a message of support for Xabi Alonso. He should pee on his own. I won't pee for him. You like that headline, right? Hey, that's a good headline. He should pee for himself. I won't pee for him. Yeah, hard. I like that. That's good. Other super chat here. Mohamed Noor says, I hope you're doing well, bro. Just wanted to say I appreciate your level-headed analysis on Salah. On the game, I honestly have no clue how we're going to win that midfield battle. And without any width, DiMarco is going to feast. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the kind words. And yeah, I think that left-hand side for Liverpool today. I mean, to be fair, Gomez is a better defender than Frimpong is, right? So they should have a little more solidity there. But yeah, man, I think you got to look at that left-hand side. with DiMarco. He's going to be bombing down. I even think Enrique on the right. I actually like him. I actually do. And then David Alaba of 2 super chats says, did you see we put Iraq in a spliff today? Should have some words with El Faiz. I'm going to call him. Don't worry about that. Would you say Rabah Majer is the best Algerian ever? He's not. I mean, I didn't see him, so I can't speak from my point of view. The best Algerian I ever saw was Riyad. But my dad would say Belloumi, but that's more his generation. I think you could definitely argue Majer is Algeria's greatest ever player. He's 100% in the conversation. Ekitike on the ball here. Here's Robertson. Van Dijk. Gravenberch. Let's see. Okay, let's see how this lines up. I'm seeing Isaac down the middle on his own. Flat back 4. Grav, Sobotlai. Oh, Isaac. Oh, early danger for Liverpool there. So I'm seeing McAllister, Sobotlai, and Gravenberch in midfield. Jones is playing where? Where is Jones playing? Playing deeper than Gomez right now. I appreciate that, Adko. Thank you. Score prediction. I say 3-1 Inter. Okay, here's Jones. So it's like Jones and Gravenberch in the pivot. Sobotlai and McAllister ahead of him. Isaac drops deep. Ekitike. No, Sommer gets there. This is a weird team, bro. Do you play chess? I see you using some chess terminology in some of your videos. You know what's so funny? I was literally... What the hell is my stream start? I was literally talking about this with Sharky today, man. Because I think he asked me the same. He's like, do you ever play chess? I was like, when I was younger, I actually like played a lot of chess. Like I'm talking like 11, 12 years old. I played with my dad all the time. And then, that's just I'm so nerdy. But I remember in school for like one semester when I was like, again, like 11 or 12 years old, I was part of like a chess club, like after school, 30 minutes. Bro, I used to bang out chess, man. But now, the only time I ever really play chess is like, you know, when you're in the airplane, your phone dies or whatever, you got nothing to do. Your MacBook already has chess in it, so. Samasi, I appreciate you for the sub. Appreciate you for the sub on Twitch. Score prediction, 3-1 Inter. You read the super chat on YouTube. 1 second. Who is my GOAT Middlesbrough player? Love your work. Juninho, man. Juninho. Is that the correct answer? Is that who Middlesbrough fans consider their GOAT player? I say Juninho. But I don't know. Who do you guys consider it? Nah, I don't play on chess.com. That's the app Sharky told me to download today. It's chess.com. So I might actually download it tonight, to be honest. I got to get back into playing it, man. I know Inter in the big games this season haven't been great, right? Like they lost to Juventus, they lost to Milan. I watched both of those games, even though I think they were the better team in both of those games. Who else did they beat Atletico or did they lose to Atletico? And then another super chat. Greg Heffley says, "Can you buy a Guatemala jersey? Can I buy one? Like, I don't think I can. I think if someone wants to send me it or if a company wants to buy me it, I will wear a Guatemala jersey, but I don't think I'm about to spend my hard-earned money on a Guatemala jersey just for no reason. I'm not going to lie. Love Guatemala, man. Shout out to them, but hey, they lost to Atletico. Oh, yeah, so I guess their record in big games isn't great, but that's where Liverpool come in. Sommer on the ball here. So Liverpool out of possession is weird right now. It'll be interesting to see how they match up. Obviously, with Inter's 3 at the back and build up. Here's Acerbi. Nice. Lautaro. Inter's build-up has always been so good, man. Inter's build-up has always been a joke, like since probably Conte, but obviously Inzaghi just took it another level, man. Like some of the muscle memory they have of just like getting out from the back faultlessly every single time. Incredible. Liverpool win it back. Is this the jersey? No, this is just like a Leon shirt. I don't even know what to call it. GOAT Prem midfielder. Few guys have a case for it, man. You could say it's a few people. Did I watch the Bayern game earlier today? I watched some of it. And then I seen the Leonard Carl goal. But I had to get set up for this stream. Prime Grealish or Sancho? Sancho. Prime Sancho was putting up double doubles in like 20 goals, 20 assists in the Prem. And in Bundesliga, sorry. Here's Isaac. Well done. Well done. I want to see a big game from Isaac, man. Honestly, I haven't caught every one of his games at Liverpool, but I feel like when I have watched him, I've kind of come away feeling a little underwhelmed, man. Like, even in the games that he scored against West Ham, for example, I wasn't in love with his performance. The thing that's surprised me about Isaac this season, man, right? Like, for a player that's supposed to be known as, like, a striker that's more than just goals, like, he provides incredible hold-up play, and he drifts out wide, and he gets involved so much. There's games where he's touching the ball like 5 times a game, or like he's getting 1 touch in the penalty box. That's crazy to me. So what's like with the cross in? Out to Robbo. You reckon Xhaka is Switzerland's GOAT? Their greatest ever player? Who else is in the conversation? Alexander Frey. I remember Alexander Frey for a minute. Was it him before Xhaka? PSV 1, Atleti 0. Shaqiri. Ooh, yeah, that's probably was Shaqiri before. Has Xhaka surpassed Shaqiri? He might have, you know. I just remember when I was growing up, Alexander Frey was the GOAT Swiss player, I think. Here's Sobotlai. I'm Swiss, and for me, it's Shaqiri. I think Shaqiri has a very legitimate case to be Switzerland's greatest ever player. Like, the amount of big moments, big goals that he has for Switzerland is crazy. Xhaka's career is way better. Is it? I'm not sure about that. Let's not forget Shaqiri was like a wonder kid at Basel. Oh, decent cross from Gomez. I think Shaka's having an amazing end to his career, but in terms of their entire careers, who had a better career? That's debatable. Out to Akanji. Great pass from Akanji. Thuram manages to keep it. Oof. Heavy pass. Ekitike. Oh, nearly. I like Ekitike, man. I like him. My Inter shirt. Nah, I'm not wearing it right now. I'm not wearing it. What's Mbolo doing nowadays? I'm not sure. I have no idea. Last I checked, he was at like Mönchengladbach. Here's Barella. Ooh, what a pass. Gomez well dealt with, man. Mbolo Zaren. Bears, man. Bears. Uh-oh. Is Çalhanoğlu already down? Bad news for Inter already. Çalhanoğlu clutching at his calf right there. Or is it his groin? I think we're getting an early substitution here already, man. Hakan's down. Hakan. Zielinski coming on. That's a decent sub to make, though. Do I support Lyon or Saint-Etienne? Funny enough, man, my whole family in France are Saint-Etienne fans. So my mom's side of the family, they're all Saint-Etienne fans because of the area they grew up in. But I'm not going to lie, man. The amount of times I've worked with Lyon now, I've gone to like their games and stuff like that. I've interviewed their players. I know some of their players. Like, I got a soft spot for Lyon now, man. You know what I mean? Hakan off. Çalhanoğlu on. I'm 2 minutes behind my stream. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Let me see Amazon. You're saying it's on Amazon Prime. But if I go Amazon Prime chat, you guys are all going to be behind me. That's the only thing. Let's see. Okay. How far ahead am I? How far ahead am I now? 12:07. Oh, I'm like, oh, it's like 20 seconds ahead. I'm not that ahead, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm only like 20 seconds ahead, so I don't know if it's gonna make that much of a difference, but there you go. Now it's more accurate. There you go. We got a 20, 30 second head start. There you go. I'm at the exact same time as you. Amazing. What do I see? I see Robertson flying in the air after Lautaro just took him the hell out. Swiss person here. Petkovic will do amazing for you guys at the World Cup. Hope is the best for Algeria, except if you play against Switzerland. I don't know what to make of Petkovic. I really like the job he did for Switzerland. Honestly, I thought he had you guys so organized. You guys always, for me, shocked people at World Cups and Euros. I'm not a fan of his team selection for Algeria, man. I'm not going to lie. I haven't been in love with... I mean, he qualified for us for the World Cup, so that's big, but I don't love his squad selections. Robertson's down. Gets from bad to worse for Liverpool. All right, that's a bad tackle from Lautaro, though, huh? That's a bad tackle. What time of the game am I at? I have the timer on. Am I going to be here for the City Madrid game tomorrow? Yes. Yes. Why is Verts not starting? Apparently he has a knock, so I think that's why. I will be streaming City Madrid, yes. What's good, Miguel? Welcome to the stream, man. Which Inter or Serie A player would I buy for Man United? You know, for the team that we play, DiMarco would actually be high up in my consideration, if not Barella. It'd probably be one of the Inter guys. Manu Kone, great player. Kone would be a great shot. Nah, I think we're gonna do a United Watchalong on Monday again. I think Lewa is underrated even for his stature. Yes. Just subscribe, bro. Love from the US. Appreciate that, man. Guys, we're nearly at 100K. Nearly. I think we're about 3K away. And the goal is to do it before the new year. That's the goal. Here's Bastoni. Out to DiMarco. $100K special soon land. I might do it with my dad because I'm going to be in New York from next week, chat. Next week from mid-December to the beginning of January, I'm going to be in New York. So I'm going to bring my camera with me. We'll be doing videos and streams out there as well, too. Even though I might not be able to do as many as I want. But yeah. And hopefully, I'm definitely going to do videos with my dad anyways, right? Because you guys be crying out for those, man. It is a slow game so far. Curtis Jones to Van Dijk. Madagascar. Shout out Madagascar, man. Damn. Am I going to any of the World Cup games? I got to call my manager after this, so we'll discuss then. Second. Oh, great pass. Out to Robertson. Jones. I have been keeping up with the Raptors. I'm watching them against the Knicks later tonight, man. It's dark, bro. It's dark. Bangladesh. Shout out Bangladesh, man. Thoughts on the finished goal? Litmanen. Oh, big save from Sommer. Litmanen's a goal, man. That's a goal. Thuram. Great hold-up play from Thuram. Oh, Enrique wanted it. He's not going to get it. Liverpool win it back. Jones. Fantastic. Gives it to Ekitike. I think Isak's got to make a better run there, man. I'm not going to lie. I think Isak's got to be a bit more of a presence there. Liverpool moving crazy. You reckon? They're looking all right. I think it's kind of a meh game so far. Akanji goes long. Well dealt with by Gravenberch. Then by Sobotlai. I definitely think that they look a lot more in control of this game. Who are the best pressing forwards in the world? I think Rafinha is one of them. Yeah. Rafinha is definitely one of them. Pressing forwards. Who else is really, really good? Gabriel Jesus, good presser. When he plays. Dembele. Oh, yeah, he's the picture of pressing now. Yes, it's funny how you and Carragher mentioned only one similar point, that Salah's a very calculated man. He's very calculated, bro. And I said that even before. Like, he picks his moments very well. Uh-oh. Well dealt with by Acerbi. Liverpool starting to turn it up, though. Gravenberch, that was the strike from distance. Sommer sees it all the way, but Sommer's been a weak point for me to this season, chat. Sommer for me this season, I'm not buying it. I think that's the next position Inter need to look to upgrade on. Yeah, Luis Diaz, amazing presser. Oh my goodness, great shout. Great shout. Ball into the box. Dealt with again by Inter. Corner in from Liverpool now. Mbappe is injured. Madrid's backline is injured. City about to win 5-0. Bro, they're about to get blitzed tomorrow, man. I think tomorrow is going to be the last game that Alonso coaches. I'm not going to lie. Or it could be. I think tomorrow could be bad. Ekitike is a great presser as well, too. Sobotlai with a cross. Again, poor crossing from Liverpool, though, man. Honestly, that stat about their set pieces does not shock me whatsoever. Because the delivery, maybe it's since Trent left. But even Robertson used to be really good at those crosses. Sorry about this, guys. Chat 1 second. Nice. There's legit no replacement for Alonso. I think, chat, any team looking to fire their manager this season is just going to go for an interim. And then wait for next season in the summer for the likes of Tuchel to become available, or Ancelotti to become available, or Nagelsmann to become available. I think that's what they're going to do. Arbeloa, Frankfurt 1-0. Oh my goodness, man. Barca in the Champions League compared to Barca in La Liga. Different sides, man. Different sides entirely. Frank for 1-0. Enrique. Nice. That's good. Good play from Inter. Here's Bastoni. Look at the position he picks that up in. Evades Gravenberch. The only thing with this prime thing, bro, the quality is terrible, man. How is this the best? This is terrible quality I'm watching right now. Bastoni. Lautaro. DiMarco. Offside. Is Isaac down as well? Nah, he's good. We've seen the script before. Barca concede first, then win 3-1. I think I said 4-1, so it's still alive. But yeah, La Liga this season, poor, man. Let me see the goal. I just got a notification for it. Oh, Martin should do better with that. And Balde should probably get in front of that as well, too. Any Barca fans in here, or anyone in general, I guess, do you guys know when that section of the stadium is going to start being filled with fans? Do I do watch-alongs often? Not all the time. I try and do the big games, but I can't commit to always doing them. I'm not going to lie. Because sometimes I come in and there's 2 minutes before the game, and I'm like, I don't have time to set up a watch-along. As a casual Barca fan, I have no clue. Late next year, someone said, really? Mabs, I appreciate you for the prime, brother. 13 months, 13 win streak, SDS in 5, bro. It ain't SDS in 5 anymore, man. We're struggling right now. Yesterday's game was so bad. Here's Joe Gomez. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this prime stream that you guys recommended for me is terrible. It is so blurry. It's so blurry, man. It's crazy. Like, what is this, man? Okay, now it's a little better. Chelsea 1-0, João Pedro. Okay, now it's way better. I don't know what I just refreshed my stream. Now all of a sudden it's crystal clear 4K. Before, oh my goodness. Okay, now it's blurry again. Say none. I don't know why it's so blurry, man. I wish I could show you guys what I'm looking at right now, but it looks trash. Great build up from Inter to avoid the initial press. Konate easily deals with Thuram. Allison goes long. Yeah, I don't know, man. Isaac is not in this game whatsoever. Oh, Thuram. Oh, Thuram should have shot, bro. Thuram should have shot, but Inter get it back. Bastoni. Out to DiMarco. Lautaro. Goes for the reverse pass. I feel like Thuram should have shot there, man. DiMarco now. Robertson clears away. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul. I think Liverpool have started this game the better team, but this threat in behind always still exists. Who do I think is better, Cherki or Goulet? I'm a Cherki guy, man. You know that. You know that. I like Arda, though. But I'm going Ryan Cherki. They're different players, though. They're different players. Do I think Wirtz would be looking better if he went to City? Feel like they suit him more? Yeah, I mean, any midfielder of that ilk is going to look better under Guardiola than most managers. And also, maybe City's just more of a stable place for an attacker to go, potentially. What do I make of Nwaneri at the moment? That's a tough situation, man. It's tough for him right now because you look at that position that he wants to play, either off the right or in the 10, and look, you already got Saka out there, who if fit is always going to play the biggest games. Madueke now is his backup. So if Saka's injured, maybe last season Nwaneri plays. Now Madueke is already there. And then you've got Max Dauman coming through the ranks as well, too, who plays off the right. And then the other position he likes to play in the number 10, the captain plays in that role, which is never easy. But then even then, they bought a midfielder now for what? 60 million pounds in Eze. So the two positions he can realistically play, there's two players that are more established and maybe even better than him. And the thing is as well, too, none of those four players I just named are 30 or 32 or 33. They're like in the prime of their careers. So they got like 5 or 6 more years to go. Here's Ekitike. Oh, brilliant. Ekitike is so good, man. Like, honestly, bro, the difference between Ekitike and Isak at the moment is night and day. The impact Ekitike has every time he gets on the ball. Wow, he's Liverpool's most dangerous player. Nice. So yeah, it's difficult for Nwaneri at the moment, right? Because there's two positions he can realistically play in, and both of them have players that aren't really going anywhere for the next 5 or so years. And I just personally think, anyways, any right-sided player trying to get into this Arsenal team, good luck, man. Yeah, Saka's there. So, yeah, Nwaneri, he needs a loan. For me, I look at Skelly as well, too. Oh, Acerbi got lucky, man. He could have injured. He could have fouled him. Would I take him at United? Who? Nwaneri? Of course I would. I think Nwaneri's a great player. Very good talent. But talents, for me, they need to play. They need to play. Like, at that age, playing is the most important thing for a young player, right? That's how you develop. You don't develop just by sitting on the bench and watching other players play. So, whether that's at Arsenal or somewhere else, he needs playing time. Another substitution for Inter. And wow, who's down? Acerbi. Do I think Cherky's the assist of the season? Yeah, probably. Unless you guys can name me a different one. Rank Suarez, Lewa, Benzema, Aguero, Zlatan. Based on what? On their peak, on their career, on how good they are? Depends. Bisek comes on. Bisek comes on. 2 substitutions already used by Inter. That is big. Before even the half-hour mark. Where would Cherky start in the World Cup France squad with Mbappe, Dembele, and Olise already in form? The way I would play... Oh! Ibo Konate! The man we all question why he was starting. Inter aren't happy. We're going to take a second look at that. Like I'm telling you guys, chat, my screen is so blurry. But let's take a second look at that. What are they complaining about? What's the complaint? What the hell could they possibly be complaining about? What's the complaint? Handball from who? Who handballed it? Referee's not see. Okay, there is a check. I need to see this. My screen is so blurry, bro. Akatike. Why Fuad and Faisal got cancelled on SDS Watchalong yesterday for saying what? Can we get a second look at this? Can we get a second look at this? I used to ref under 10s games. Under 12s, under 14s. But I don't like reffing, man. I used to get bored as hell. Okay. Oh, yeah, it goes off Ekatike's hand. No, I was a nonchalant ref, man. Are they going to give it? It is natural. I agree. It's not like Ekatike stuck out his hand like that, right? Oh, nah. They're going to... Of course it's a handball. Of course. Of course that's hand. You're not going to give that. Come on, man. It's not like Ekatike meant to handball it, but bro, it hits his hand. Like, what the hell? It definitely gives an advantage to Liverpool. Yeah, it interferes with the play. For me, that's a handball. That's a clear hand and penalty to Inter. Ay. You got Van Dijk handballing like this. You got Ekatike handballing like this. These guys are the Golden State Warriors, bro. This is the Golden State Warriors. They took the LeBron ownership too seriously, man. Nah, all jokes aside, it's unlucky for Ekatike. He doesn't... It's unintentional, but it's a handball. There's no way, guys, that goal can stand. Impossible. Or the Toronto Raptors. Chill on us, man. No way it's given. Oh, it's Van Dijk. Again, it's Van Dijk. It looks like both of them. I mean, it doesn't help when you're watching VAR and someone's hand is literally in the way like that. Like, what the hell? Can we see the full screen, please? That's a handball, man. This doesn't even need this many views. No goal. 10 minutes later. Nah, no complaints. Anyone, no one can complain about that. Salah celebrating. I just can't prove it yet. Well played by Akanji, man. He's so good at bringing the ball up from the back. Barella. That's ambitious, man. That's ambitious. Thoughts on Stiller from the Bundesliga as Man United midfielder Casemiro replacement. Can you imagine Stiller playing under Amorim? I think he'd give him a heart attack. He's not physical enough for him, man. Bisek, wonderful surge out from the back. Oh, nice chop. Bisek! Hey! Who taught Bisek how to do that, man? Who the hell taught Bisek how to do that? I've never seen Bisek play like that in my life, bro. What chat am I reading? I'm reading both of them. I got a dual YouTube and Twitch chat. Where would I play Van Dijk on the basketball court? You see, that's an interesting question. I think most people would naturally assume at the 5. But I think VVD is low-key a stretch 4, bro. I think VVD is low-key a stretch 4. Thoughts? No, we're not talking about in the NBA. He's barely a point guard, of course. But we're talking like if we were to make an NBA team for like if Liverpool were to make a starting 5 from their players, Konate's playing the 5, VVD's a stretch 4, in my opinion. In my opinion. Oh, but then where does Ekitike go? Ekitike might be the stretch 4, you know, and then Van Dijk at the 5. Sobotlai's easily a 3. Yeah, 3 and D. Salah at the 2. Well, Vert's at the 1. I don't mind that. I could take it at the 5. He's an undersized 5 then, man. He getting bullied in the post, bro. Free kick from Inter. Oh, what the hell? I thought he scored that. Oh my god, I thought he scored that. What? That is a ridiculous free kick, bro. That would have been ridiculous. So well taken. Oh my god. What's Man United's starting 5 looking like? Bruno at the 1. Well, Mbemo at the 2. Oh, I'm out at the 1. Bruno at the 2. Well, Mbemo at the 3. But Maguire at the 5. Maguire's Boban. Boban Marjanovic, whatever his name is. How far do I think Iran can go this World Cup? I think they can get out of their group, for sure. I think they have to look at that group and think they can get out of it. Barella. Of course, Sesko. Oh my goodness. I forgot about Sesko. Sesko's in the lineup for sure, but where? Where is Sesko playing? Sesko and Maguire at the bigs. Oh, we might have the most broken basketball team, man. Sesko and Maguire are DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin, bro. Lob City. Well dealt with by who is that? Gravenberch. Really well dealt with. But it's a corner, right? Wow. Allison managed to keep it in? I was going to say, no way. Who's Chris Paul? Bruno. Yeah, Bruno's the point guard. Have I seen Sesko dunk? I did, bro. That windmill. That East Bay, as Sharky said. Marseille 2-1. Inter now. On the ball. Di Marco. Lautaro. Oof. Decent play. Decent play. City starting 5. Cherokee at the 1. Cherokee's at the 1. Foden's at the 2. Little Cherokee Foden backcourt. Who's in the 3? Oh, but then you gotta get Doku in there. Doku might have to play 6-man. Lou Will style. Just come into the game and just facilitate. We're going Gvardiol at the 3. City have a lot of big players, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They might have the most oversized lineup in the league. Cherokee and Foden. That might be the Splash Bros right there. Ethical hoops backcourt. Yeah, Foden Cherokee is an ethical backcourt right there. Here's Barella. Oof. DiMarco. Good play from Inter. Bastoni. Out. Another corner. Another corner. Who's the group of death for me in the World Cup? You know what? I was saying France, Norway, and what's it called? France, Norway, Senegal. But also Germany, Ivory Coast, and Cote d'Ivoire. Those are 3 really good teams, man. What's my Wolves starting 5? Bro, they in the NBA, man. They're in the G League, bro. Wolves are in the G League. Wolves are playing in Europe, man. Nah, Wolves are literally playing at the park. They're not good enough to be in the NBA, man. Yeah, group of death concept is kind of dead now, guys. DiMarco. Bastoni. Barella. Liverpool defending well so far. Bastoni. Alisson saves. The thing is, Liverpool are defending a lot better than they have in the past few games. But I'm not gonna lie, going forward, they just seem kind of blunt right now, man. And I understand they're missing some players, but right now it's just this game is just kind of dead. Yes, I'm sorry. I love you, DS. Why are you sorry? What did you do? Lamine Camara, player. Why does person keep saying sorry? For what? Is this 48-team World Cup only for this upcoming World Cup? Nah, I don't think so. I don't know what I did to make you mad. Yeah, I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. Oh! Here's Ekitike. Space to run into. Ekitike all on his own. Gets out of it. Oh, this kid's a baller, man. This kid's a problem. But he's got no support, man. He got no support. Arne Slot went into this game with 4 midfielders. Bring on Rio, man. Nah, they did Toronto dirty with the schedule. But also Toronto did, like, BMO Arena, bro. Come on. Or BMO Field, whatever the hell it's called, bro. TFC Stadium. That's no World Cup stadium right there, bro. That fits like 10 people. Of course I'm coming back. I'm going to come back to Toronto for 1 game, bro. But, like, damn. Like, I'd love to be there for Canada, Italy. But the rest of the games they gave Toronto is terrible, man. Chill, we're doing renovations right now. Yeah, I hear that. But, like, to how much, realistically? Because I'm sick, man. I was hoping Toronto, they were going to give them mad good games. BMO Field. I played at that field, actually, bro. I played at that stadium. Free kick Inter. It's not that it's not nice. It's a nice stadium, but we're talking about the World Cup here. You need, like, massive grounds. Where's the World Cup final at? MetLife, unfortunately. $42K, to be fair, it's more than I thought. That's more than I thought. Because what was the capacity before? That feels like such a small stadium. Why'd they pick MetLife? I have no idea, man. I got no idea. Oh, that's terrible, McAllister. Terrible. I'm so confused. This person just keeps spamming the most random stuff. Now they're just saying Mo Salah is the GOAT. They came in. Yes, I used to bully you when you were in nurse. When I was in nursery, is it? Alright, who is this person, man? That's jokes, man. What streaming site am I watching the game? Don't lie. No, I'm watching on Amazon Prime. But bro, these guys gave me the worst Amazon. I don't know what's going on with my Amazon Prime right now. I feel like I'm watching it through a potato. I will go to any games, bro. I would love to be there for Argentina, Algeria. I'd love to be there for that. I'd love to be there for all Algeria games. I'm a Liverpool fan. How have we played so far? Not bad, to be honest with you. Allison, easy save. Not bad. I think it's been a pretty even game, to be honest with you. Maybe Inter have had the more interesting opportunities, but it's not like they've had any sitters either. It's kind of a meh game. But I feel like Liverpool's second halves tend to fall off a little bit, no? Like against PSV, I thought they were... Uh-oh. Inter pressing. Brilliant from out the back from Liverpool. They get out of it. Beat the initial press. Here's McAllister. Bro. What the hell is Isak doing on the pitch right now, man? What the hell is Isak doing on the pitch? Like, he has no impact on the game whatsoever. The way Ekitike is showing him up so far is crazy. Am I going to go to any of the Kansas City games? Inshallah, bro. I hope so. I hope so. That's a preseason. That shit was like 4 months ago. Robertson's a terrible touch. I know you don't rate Amarin, but when the top 5 is wide open this year, do you think we can get into it? We should get into it. If we're a serious team, we can get into it, but there's an opportunity for us to get into it, but we have to do it. Who do I think is the player who's fallen off the most except Van Dijk? Konate. Easy Konate. That's my city. If I go KC, I need recommendations for food. Because I asked Twitter, what's good in KC, and all they're telling me is barbecue, barbecue, barbecue. No landmarks, no monuments. These guys just tell me food. We're not letting you back in the USA. The way you pronounced H in your World Cup vid, the Brits got you. Alright, Group H. You know what else I say now, bro? Group Z. They got me saying Z now instead of Z. Lautaro! Big save from Allison. Big save from Allison. That's the biggest chance of the game so far. They fully got me, bro. Now I be saying H and Z. You know what it is, bro? Because when I go in to like a doctor's or a dentist and they ask me for my name, I start saying my last name. And before I used to say Bouzidi, and they might say C, and I'm like, okay, it's Bouzidi. That's what I say now. They fully got me, bro. The first thing to do in Kansas City is leave. That's tapped, bro. Thuram, well dealt with by Liverpool. McAllister, get rid of the ball, man. Do I say about like Abu? No. Do I pronounce my T? Depends, I guess. Am I going to cover AFCON? Yes. Am I Canadian or American? I'm born in Canada. I lived a large part of my life in the US. So both, I guess, is the answer. Bottle of water. Yeah, don't say bottle of water. A bottle of water. Halftime. That is an guys, that game is poor, man. That is a poor game right there. My goodness. My goodness. Is there anyone that can send me on like the CBS segment on Salah? I'd love to watch it. I would love to watch it. I would love to watch it. Do I say Crody? No. No, I do not. Ah, is Carragher tweeting during the game? Please watch the game, Kara. I really don't understand how people are siding with Salah. Literally makes no sense to me. I think Carragher was pretty bang on. The right back suffering comment was about how the team sacrificed the platform. The Egypt comment was to say that no team can be great with 1 star. Chelsea flop comment was to say that Liverpool did just as much for Salah as he's done for them. Anyways. Hold on.
On Mohamed Salah, I love what he has done in the game. That's a different topic. There, that's not how you go about stuff.
If you was in the dressing room, go on.
What bit do you understand of it?
But his frustration, all what he's done. Him not coming on in games, and
But what game should he have come on in?
I would have put him on against Leeds
When?
when he needed another goal.
When did he need another goal?
Leeds were in the game, was putting pressure, and at times they could have been exposed on the counter attack. You know Mo Salah, you know his record from previous years. He can get you a goal. Yes, his form's not been great.
Okay,
but I understand his frustration. Go on.
Winning 2-0. Okay, Leeds come back to 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ball's in play for about 3 minutes before Liverpool score to make it 3-2. So the only time you could criticise Arne Slot
I'm not
for not putting
criticising
him
Arne
on.
Slot. I'm not.
Well, are you criticising him? He's the one who decides.
What do you mean, then?
So what I'm saying is, there was a 3-minute window between 2-2 and 3-2. You're not going to bring Mo Salah on when Liverpool are in front. You're not. Because he's not got a great defending set piece and he's not going to run back for you.
Yeah, but there's most of the games in set pieces. Like, Mo Salah's now become a player who doesn't get in on the pitch now.
No.
That's crazy. Micah, I agree. That's insane to me, bro. Like, what? What, copyright? How?
Hang on.
It's ridiculous.
Liverpool have got major problems with set pieces. You've got to think what the manager's thinking on the side of the pitch. Am I going to bring a guy on who doesn't defend and is not going to help me on set pieces because he's so small? Okay? So there's a 2-3 minute window where you could say he maybe should have brought him on there. But then Liverpool made it 3-2.
You reckon? They're going to snipe me for copyright. Feck, you might be right. You got me shook now, man. What the hell? Now you got me shook. So I can't watch this, for example. What the hell? Damn, alright. Nah, you guys are probably right. You're probably right. Can I, like, get quotes then? Nah, you're probably right. No one has like quotes that they quoted out. Like, what did Salah say? They're capping its fair use. Nah, you guys got me shook now, bro. You got me shook. Just play the audio in the background. Are you sure? Nah, I'm not even gonna risk it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I won't risk it. I can't watch it on Twitch only. I'm on YouTube as well too. I'm on YouTube as well too. Where do I want to see Giannis traded to? Huh, I wonder where. The Raptors? What the hell? Nah, they're right. I'm not gonna risk it. I mean, I already watched it for like a minute and a half. I won't risk it. What else is going on here, man? Look, if we go football, first of all, let me see the scores of the other games. Why was I not at Baller League yesterday? I was watching SDS. I was watching United. Why did someone say in here Faisal and Fuad got cancelled on SDS yesterday? Why did they say that? Spurs 1-0 up, own goal. Marseille 2-1 up. PSV 1-1 against Atletico. Monaco 0-0 against Gala. Pogba still not playing, right? Yeah, still on the bench. Mo Bamba, appreciate you for the sub, bro. Appreciate you. Barca 1-0 against Frankfurt. 78%. This is just a typical Barca game, man. One shot on target, one goal, 22% possession, one goal. It's typical. Chelsea 1-0 against Atalanta. Fair enough. Pretty even game, it seems like. And then Bayern took care of business earlier. Essentially, someone went down and they said, play on. How can you get canceled for that? Carragher just called this handball called dubious. That is insane. By the way, I hope people don't think I'm a Carragher like hater or whatever, because I'm not. Carragher is actually one of my favorite pundits in the UK. I just vehemently disagree with him on the way he approached this conversation with Salah. Like, I feel like so many of his points were like easily refutable. But I don't actually hate Carragher. I actually think he is a good pundit, but I don't really agree with what he said. Nambon Dracos, appreciate you for the sub, bro. Thank you for subbing on Twitch. Let me see on YouTube real quick. Did we get any super chats? Give me 1 sec, chat. I'm not gonna read that super chat. Pav says European mind has to comprehend a one-lane gardener. Oh. It took me a second to understand that, bro. It took me a second to understand that, bro. Bro, the spelling has to. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Bro, I'm not gonna lie though, man. That's easy. Like, in the UK, Pav, they're used to driving like that, bro. They're used to driving in those thin-ass lanes, man. But, yeah, the rest of Europe is long. It's long. Khaled says, as a Liverpool fan, Isak is annoying me. He looks uninterested. Bro, I just need to say this, right? And the thing is, I really like Isak. I do. In fact, last season, I was dumb enough to say, is he better than Haaland this season? Or could he potentially surpass Haaland? I look like the biggest idiot of all time for saying that. But bro, I'm sorry. This guy's just not doing enough, man. He's not doing enough. 15 touches for me. For like, when you compare that to Ekitike, to be here, only 18. Why does it feel like Ekitike has way more touches of the ball? Why does it feel like Ekitike is way more involved than Isak? 15 touches feels like a Fugazi. I can't remember any of them. I just feel like he's so uninvolved in the game. You know what I mean? Maybe they're only counting first touches. I don't know, bro. Like, but regardless, I just feel really underwhelmed by Isak at the moment. I feel like there's so much more he has to offer because I still think he's a great striker. But right now, I'm sorry. Like, you could play with anyone instead of Isak. They're going to do the same thing that he's doing right now. Please look at how many times Isak has been dispossessed. Once. Ekitike probably more, right? Twice. Fairs. I don't know why it just feels like Ekitike is doing more. Maybe his touches for me feel more impactful. He had that one run where he went through on goal. Isak, I'd love to see the touches, like where they're even happening. Is there like a map? Give that man a map. As a Liverpool fan, Isak feels like he just doesn't know when he needs to most of the time when he gets the ball. It's so ineffective. You can check the map on SofaScore. Isak has a way higher score than Ekitike. I can't believe that, bro. Maybe this is why all his touches are not in the box, bro. He's got 0 touches in the box. What the hell is he doing out here? At right back. Whereas Ekitike, bro, this guy's playing like a center forward. So that kind of, I guess, shows it, right? Isak's touches are anywhere but where Liverpool probably need him to be. Spread motivation. Everyone has 2 lives. The second one starts when you realize you only have 1. That's one of the best things Fuizzi has ever said, man. That's one of the best things Fuizzi has ever said. Yeah, bro, that's not a striker's heat map. Facts. That you're spot on. This is not a This is not a striker's heat map. Where is it? Like, this is pretty criminal for me, for a center forward that costs as much as Isak did, to have 0 touches in the box. Paper waper, my boy. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. Do I think Stevie G will be a good interim coach? I could see Steven Gerrard being Lampard's second stint at Liverpool, where at first it's like, oh, legend's coming back, he'll increase the mood. Liverpool need a top football coach. Their team is very, very good. I would not be giving Steven Gerrard that squad. Where did Fu say that quote? On SDS. On SDS. What's the games tomorrow, by the way? I know Madrid plays City. We're definitely going to do a watch along for this one, Chad. This is a great game. And it could be potentially make or break for Xabi Alonso. Thoughts on the first half? Great game so far, in my opinion. You think so? I've been a little bored, I'm not going to lie. I haven't really been impressed by either Liverpool or Inter. Thoughts on Matty FC? Pretty sure he's Amarim in. I like Matty, man. Good guy. We spoke over the summer, but I vehemently disagree with his stance on Amarim. Like, vehemently. It's not even like a little. I vehemently disagree with his stance on Amarim. But that doesn't mean that I can't think he's a lovely guy. He's funny. I'll definitely give him that. I think his skits are hilarious. But I do not agree with his stance on Amarim whatsoever. But, hey, it's a game of opinions, man. It's a game of opinions. Everyone's entitled to theirs. That's what makes the sport so beautiful. If you could choose only one stadium to go to between La Bombonera and Estadio Azteca, which one are you going to? Depends on the game. If it's Boca River, I'm going to Bombonera. If it's just a World Cup game, Azteca would be crazy. Do I think that was a pen on Van Dijk? Inter fans are adamant. A pen on Van... Which one are we talking about? Did I miss it? Thank you for the opinion on Matty FC. There you go, man. No problem. No problem. Did I see what Madrid Zone said about Mbappe? Do a prediction for the game tomorrow. I think Man City will win this game 3-1. 3-1. City will beat them. Who's been the worst signing, Wirtz or Isak? Isak. Definitely Isak. Bisek shot. What? Did they think it went off his hand? I didn't think that was a penalty. I thought I was missing something. You think I'm top 3 people of all time? Top 3! Who's in your top 3? Who's in your top 3? The new Madrid lineup. Courtois, Asensio, Rudiger, Carreras, Fran Garcia, Valverde, Tchouameni, Bellingham, Goulet, Rodrigo, Vinny. That is shocking, man. That is shocking, bro. It goes my mom, dad, then Lies. Fairs, man. I'm top 3 with your parents. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Jeff Hardy, Lies, Nelson Mandela. Bro, I think Madrid are going to get destroyed tomorrow, man. They're going to get destroyed. That is not a great team. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. What websites do I watch my games from? Well, right now I'm watching it on... Bro, this is what makes me laugh about Madrid's... like papers and stuff. Brahim Diaz is set to start tomorrow if Kylian Mbappe isn't available. Endrick could start against Man City tomorrow. Madrid expected 11 versus Man City. No Brahim, no Endrick. These guys are the funniest football club in the world, bro. It's just pure waffle, man. Honestly, they just throw enough shit at the wall and hope something sticks, man. Kills me. Now, Barca is even funnier. Oh my goodness. All their streamers, bro. What's his name? Gerard Romero. Kills me. Penalty for Monaco. Saved. Oh, shit. How much time is left until halftime? 59 minutes until the second half. I think not. I think not. What the hell? Barca have to win this game, right? I just clocked Barca have to win this game. Because what's the Champions League table saying right now? The live Champions League table has Barcelona in the playoff spots right now. This is crazy. Yeah, they gotta win. And even then, goal difference is killing them right now. What's my favorite movie ever? The Prestige. The Prestige is my favorite movie ever. You know what I watched recently, chat? Catch Me If You Can. Great movie. DiCaprio. Network connectivity. I'm watching it tonight now. Oh, great movie, man. Seriously. Oh, the game's kicked off. Hold up. There you go. Second half's kicked off. Let's see if we can get any kind of improvement from either team. Konate, well done. Never mind. Lautaro wins the foul. I haven't watched a lot of movies, to be fair. I'm catching up on a lot. The other night, I started Reservoir Dogs, but I was too tired to finish. Oh my goodness. Isaac wins the ball. Well done by Isaac. Goes from distance. Completely off. Completely off. Nah, I ain't watched the Diddy documentary yet. Which team do I find the most interesting to watch? Barca. Or the most entertaining to watch? Barca. I watched Shawshank Redemption. I watched Shawshank. No subs for either one. Man, I'm sat here reading manga, listening to this. Impeccable vibes, bro. Thank you. I got you, man. No problem. No problem. So it's like, that's the wrong decision from Dom right there, man. That's the wrong decision. Volatile does not equal fun to watch. I disagree. I find chaos fun to watch. If I was a Barca fan, I wouldn't agree. But as a neutral, I think Barcelona are the most entertaining team to watch. No matter how the game goes. You know you're going to get goals. You know you're going to get fast football. Chances. I'm not a fan of slow, methodical, cagey football. Me, I like blood and I like two teams going at it. I like goals. I like chances. Yo.
Don't read comments.
I haven't watched it yet.
Get you down, bruh.
That's it as a theory. I don't know.
He said I had problems with Wenger, with Guardiola. Have you ever heard me talk about it publicly? Never. I protect the club. When you play for a club, you must protect it all. No matter what's happening internally, you protect the club. You face the manager.
Fair enough.
Angry, frustrated, disagree, but you don't air dirty laundry in public, especially when the club is going through term. Instead, you wait and sort things out internally, and then if you want to leave, get your mind through at the right time. I understand the ego and most frustration. 38 goals ends up on the bench, but there comes a point where you must put it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Man City is the most entertaining to watch. City are much more entertaining to watch this year than they used to be. I'll say that. I'll say that. What was the quote he was saying? Henry on Salah. Breaking Bad, so good, man. So good. Oh, what a pass. Gomez. So what's like? Who made that pass? Oh, what a pass. And Inter are through here. Konate closing down. Oh, that's a mistake. He should have looked for DiMarco on the underlap. He should have. That's poor. City 17-19 were fun, but I'm not going to lie. City, for me, for a minute, were boring to watch because it was a lot of possession. But, bro, the games had no jeopardy to it, man. The football was nice, but I'm not going to lie. There was definitely a point with Liverpool where I enjoyed watching them more than City. Barca 1-1. Big. Have I watched Dexter? Not yet, but that's on my list. That is 100% on my list. Kill Bill. I watched Kill Bill a few years back. Goal Barca. That's big. Who did Rashford come on for? Bro, don't ask me questions like that, bro. Come on, don't ask me questions like that. That's weird as hell. Any more questions like that, bro, you're getting suspended, man. Come on. Good goal by Koundé. I've watched the boys. Atalanta 1-1. Come on for Fermin. I feel like every week, guys, I choose the wrong Champions League game to watch. I feel like every week I've missed the best game. I think I'll like Dexter as well, too, based on like the clips I've seen and stuff. I just watched Suits. Must watch, man. Three-1 Atleti. I don't know, man. I thought Inter would have something for me, bro, but heck yeah, I wish I was watching the Barca game, though. Zelensky. Barella. This game is horrible, man. Seriously. This game is terrible. There is no quality in this game whatsoever. People are going to say this game's like a chess match. It's very methodical. Nah, this game is terrible, bro. I might get the Barca game up and just watch it on the side. This is trash, bro. GOAT show for me. Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. But I haven't watched every show, so keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to put the Barca game up. I'm not going to stop watching the Liverpool game, but this is poor, man. Seriously. Rashford goal or Koundé brace. Barca's back. This is what they do, man. Let's be real. We should have seen it coming. Good press from Gomez. So what's like? McAllister. Bro, what the hell has happened to McAllister this season, guys? Seriously, what the hell happened to this guy? How did I train my ball knowledge to be elite? That's a train. What the hell do you mean I trained it? Yamal, what? Did Koundé score off that? Bro, that Yamal cross went into the sky, bro. What the hell? Great header from Koundé, huh? Great header from Koundé. How did I train is so funny, bro. That's actually killing me. Favorite Man United lockdown moment? Yeah, Rashford, bro. Has to be. Has to be. Look at Barca, bro. Barca automatically. I've switched over and it's already more interesting. Yamal. Yeah, man. I'm watching DeMarco versus McAllister when Yamal is playing on my screen, bro. Come on. I watch a lot of football, but I also read a lot of football, and I also listen to people talk a lot about football. So I feel like the best way to learn anything, man, is to also learn from other people, or at least expose yourself to different opinions. You know what I mean? Even if you don't necessarily agree with them. I'm 2 minutes behind in the Barca game. Hey, man. Who's my favorite player in the world thus far? I have 3 favorite players in the world. Yamal, Cherki, Musiala. Those are my 3 favorite players. What camera do I use? Canon, not Canon, Sony F30, I think, or some shit like that. I'm learning French. Any advice? Watch TV or shows or something in French. I think that would help you. I think that's the best way to learn a language. You guys asked me my 3 favorite players. You didn't say, do I rate players or not? So Vinny's not in my 3 favorite players, but that doesn't mean I don't think he's amazing. Gomez. Wow, this game was the wrong one to watch, man. McAllister. Ekatike. Do I think Amora would go to the Prem anytime soon? I think he would suit the Prem. His play style. Who do I want to see winning the league this season? I mean, I would rather Arsenal wins the league because City just win too much, man. But at the same time, too, I don't really like. My preference is Arsenal wins it, but I want a good title race. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want Liverpool are the team I certainly didn't want winning the league. I would rather Arsenal win it than City, just being that City are bigger rivals for us. But personally, I just want a good title race. Whoever wins it, I just want it to be an entertaining title race. That's it. That's it, man. I hate like last season, for example, when Liverpool ran away with it. Oh, I hated it, man. Vinny's way more entertaining than Yamal, let's be real. If you say so, that's your opinion. I don't agree with that opinion, but it's your opinion. Oh, Lewandowski, damn. Who's my favorite United player? Kobe. Kobe Menu. Gravenberch, great turn. Ball got stuck under him a little bit, though. Here's Isaac. Nice pass out. Robbo! Nearly. Bastoni did so well there. Oh my god. Frankfurt almost just scored again. Offside, never mind. That's a great cross from Robertson, man. Wow, McAllister was probably going to score that. Lawa! Rashford. Oh. Maybe should have passed that. Gomez, long throw. Nice from Inter. Nice. Inter break now. Wow, no foul. Fairs. Good block. Barella. Puts it in the box. Yo, this game has no quality. What is Joe Gomez doing clearing it out for a corner there? What the hell? Why has there been no subs from Slot so far? To be fair, he's got a lot of injuries. Who's even on the bench for him? Oh, is that a penalty? Did it go off his hand? Nah. Zielinski, DiMarco, outswinger. Van Dijk takes care of business. Like, who's even on the bench right now for Liverpool? Verts, Kerkez, and Gumoa. I would like to see Rio. I would. I think this game is missing a bit of speed. It's missing someone who's not afraid to take players on. I would love to see Rio come on in this game. Like ASAP. Everyone in the chat saying free Bonnie. Good player. Barella, what are these players doing, bro? Nah, this game stinks, man. Zielinski. Enrique. On my live chat, I hope you guys are watching this game at the same time as me. This is comedy, bro. This is absolute comedy. Neither team can hold on to the ball for like more than 2 touches. Timer's off. What the hell? No, it's not. Oh, you mean like... To be fair, yeah, actually it is. Why is it so off? I don't know why. Yeah, just change the timer. My fault. Ekatike. Easy for Summer, man. Any Liverpool fans in here? If so, what's your thoughts on this game so far, man? What's your thoughts on the performance? I'm bored out of my mind. Absolute cheeks, boring. Looked better defensively, but so blunt in attack. I agree with that. I think that's a good analysis, man. Honestly, there's nothing going forward in this game. At what point does the Slot make a sub, man? This just shows you, man, Liverpool last season without Salah and Trent. Oh my goodness, where would they have been from an attacking point of view? Bravo. Sobotsai. Shot from distance. Well dealt with by Bastoni. Who's more bald, Pep or Slot? Slot by far, bro. Slot doesn't have a single follicle on his head. Pep got some stubble, man. Slot is like bald. This is dry. Would Salah have made a difference today? I mean, probably, bro. Probably. As a Liverpool fan, I don't advise you to watch any Liverpool games under Slot. We were extremely poor, slow, and boring. Maybe we played worse football only under Hodgson and Rodgers last year. Thing is, Inter haven't been great either, to be fair. Top 10 bald players of all time. Zidane, number 1. Here's Thuram. Thuram! Oof. Zidane is number 1. Yo, Mateta might be in the top 10, you know. Yap Stem is in my top 10. Robin. Is Schneider bald? Or is he balding? Because therefore, is Iniesta bald? I don't know if I'd call Iniesta bald. Mika, appreciate you for the sub. Thank you for the tier 1. Like, is Iniesta... Rooney's not bald for me, bro. Now, Rooney is definitely not bald. R9 was bald. Yeah, R9 is bald. I'll consider R9 bald. Rooney is definitely not bald. Henry... It's tough because they went bald, but... Again, everyone starts with hair. Maicon. Mascherano's not bald. Now he might be. Benzema has never been bald. He just had really short hair. Is it crazy to say Kylian Mbappe has already surpassed Thierry Henry? In what sense? Every sense, man. I don't agree in every sense. I think in certain aspects, he's definitely surpassed them, for sure. Barella. Oof. Ashley Young pre-transplant. I don't think Ashley Young ever got a hair transplant. I think he just decided to grow his hair. Nice. Quinny, that's way too much. Such an L game. We talking about trims. Facts. Kante is in my top 10 for sure. Flop of the season so far. Isaac. In terms of flop signing. Isaac. Verts is about to come on. Was Del Piero bald? No, but he had a year where he went bald. World Cup 06, he went bald. Verts coming on, so is Connor Bradley. Joe Gomez, good performance. I think Joe Gomez has been good today. I think that's a good performance from Joe Gomez. And then Alexander Isak. For me, another lackluster performance. Sumaya, appreciate you for the 17! Chelsea in December might be the most disgusting thing. Might have to top out this time next year. You know what? It's just, I don't know. I said after you beat Arsenal, okay, this could be something to really catapult your season if you can beat the small teams. And then you go on to lose to Leeds, draw to Bournemouth. Like, this is the problem with Chelsea. They play up to their opposition and play down to the worst teams. I think to be bald, like, is Yaya bald? I think, again, he was just balding. Bald for me. Oh, Isaac! Or not Isaac, excuse me. Gravenberch from distance, nah. I think to be considered bald, you have to be like, you have to commit to it, honestly. That when they drew to Arsenal, it feels like they beat Arsenal. The result was so good for. It feels like they beat them. My fault. When they drew to Arsenal, excuse me. Like, do I consider Yaya Toure bald? Let me look at a picture of Yaya Toure 2013-14. It's tough to say, you know. There's hair there. Yeah, 2013-14, he still had hair. He still had hair. Yeah, Yaya's not bald. Yaya cannot be considered bald for me. No way. Rooney cheated himself out of baldness. Yeah, he can't be in a top 10. Maicon. That's bald right there. That's bald. He committed to that. Seedorf, bald. Seedorf's in my bald. Yeah. What a boring discussion. Hey, it suits the game. It suits the game. Feghouli, facts. Free kick for Liverpool here. Szoboszlai from distance. We're fact-checking baldness is crazy. Szoboszlai with a free kick from distance. Can they create anything from here? Away from danger. Is Barthez the goalkeeper in a bald 11? Ooh, over Dida. Don't know about that. I might go Dida. But then Dida, I guess he had like the slits in his hair, so is that even bald? Barthez committed to it. Bradley keeps it in. Szoboszlai. Bastoni clears away. Who's bald striker for the 11? Bald striker for the 11. It's gotta be R9 and Henry, no? Eto'o is not bald. Eto'o is not bald. No, Eto'o is not bald. Anelka, that's different. Roberto Carlos at left back. Nice. Yeah, we can go Cannavaro and Stam at center back. Carlos at left back. Oh, Robin. Yeah, we're playing 4-4-2. Robin at right mid. Zidane in midfield next to Kante. Oh, Pepe. What factors higher, talent or baldness? You have to have a good, healthy mix of both, I think. The baldest striker is Bobby Zamora. Is he? You guys remember Salmon from Wigan? I think he might be balder. Or no, Kenny Miller. You remember Kenny Miller from... Was it Kenny Miller from Rangers? No, it's not Kenny Miller. Who was he up front with? Chris Boyd. It might have been Chris Boyd. Was it Chris Boyd? Nah, he had hair. Nah, never mind. Who was it I'm thinking of? What's your question? I didn't see your question. I got a lot of comments about baldness right now. Maicon at right back. Yeah. We need a left midfielder then. And then the lineup is complete. Get me a left midfielder, chat. Joe Wiz with the super chat. Appreciate how consistent you are, bro. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Who is the most bold DBZ character? Dragon Ball Z character. The most bold. I'm not sure. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z guy. I'm not gonna lie. That's a Cam question. Cam loves Dragon Ball Z. Seedorf at left mid. No, we'll put Zidane at left mid. No, we'll put Henry as a left winger. R9 up front. Robin on the right. And then a midfield three of Seedorf, Zidane, and Kante. That's a good team, guys. That's a really good team. Based Baldness says, couldn't you say the same thing you did for Chelsea for Amorim's Man United, yet you're not Maresca out? Well, first and foremost, I'm not a Chelsea fan. Second of all, I think Maresca is doing a better job for Chelsea than Amorim is, in my opinion. I do. I know you hate him, but it's obvious MUFC has improved under Amorim, third highest goal scored in the league. They've only improved because he took them down to 15th place. So yes, he has improved on how low he took them. That I agree with. Yeah, I definitely agree. Thought Jones was good for us in that first half, but we clearly needed another attacker on the pitch. Too narrow at the moment. Yeah, I completely agree. Wirtz has come on since you sent that, I think. But I would like to see Rio in this game, but I think we're probably not going to get that. Drogba bald. He's only bald now, man. He wasn't bald when he was playing. Here's Rashford. Oof. I'm so disappointed in Kivu tonight. It's not a great performance tonight, is it? It's just a bad game, though. I'm not going to lie. Both sides are just poor, man. This game's too physical for Rio. I don't buy that, man. I don't buy that. What makes this more physical than the other games he played? What makes this more physical than St. James's Park against Newcastle, second game of the season? Bugara at center back. Here's Akanji, Bastoni, DiMarco. Nothing. I don't think any team has put together more than like 2 meaningful attacks all game. Wirtz, nice pass. Well done by Sommer. Facial Hair FC. Casillas in goal. Oh, but he was. Nah, it can't be Casillas actually. Casillas was always clean shaven. Ooh, who's the goalkeeper? Yeah, Pirlo has to be in there. De Rossi has to be in there for me. Allison, he's got a good beard. Allison's got a great beard. I don't know why Casillas, I'm thinking of him with facial hair, but he was clean shaven. Yeah, you go Allison in goal. Ramos is definitely playing center back. He might even play right back just to get other guys into the team. Because PK's beard. PK had a great beard. Vardy at left back. I actually like that. Atalanta beating Chelsea. Woof. I know, man. I picked the wrong game to watch. This is tragic. Oh, hold on. You're absolutely... Tim Howard is the goalkeeper. That is he should have been the goal. He might have been the goalkeeper for Bald as well, too. Tim Howard is obviously the goalkeeper. Obviously. Yeah, Tim Howard had a great beard. Yeah, Mbappe injured. Of course, it's going to make an impact. Of course. I think you'd be silly to think it's not going to make an impact. That's the only way Madrid know how to score goals this season is Mbappe. Carvajal right back. Oh, yeah. Xabi Alonso in there. Yeah, I'd go Tim Howard, Carvajal, Ramos, Piqué, Vardiol. That's my back four. Xabi Alonso and Pirlo in the middle. But De Rossi has to play in midfield too, I think. I think De Rossi goes in midfield. De Rossi's got a great beard, man. And Bumbo's got a good beard as well, too. De Rossi has an amazing beard, man. De Rossi has to be in there. I think Giroud is the striker. This is just Beard FC. I think I go Mbemo on the right. Does Messi have a better beard than Mbemo? Nah, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think Mbemo's got a great beard. Benzema up front. Oh, true. Bradley! Big save from Sommer. Huge chance for Liverpool right there. Giroud versus Benzema. Who's got the better beard? I think it might be Giroud. Giroud's beard shape, very, very good. I don't know if it's Benzema, man. I'm not going to lie. I think it might be Giroud. Balde. Oh, he went for that. Jedinak. Good knowledge. Good knowledge, man. I haven't seen your messages, bro. What did you say? I'm even scrolling up. I can't see what you've sent. Oh, are you actually seeing any of them? No, I didn't see your messages. Send it again. I'm gonna pay attention for it now. I'm gonna pay attention for it now. You see how many messages are coming through though? It's tough to see. Clippers hype, man. Isco, good beard. Oh, good attempt. All right, Stankin, I'm looking out for your message now. I can't miss it now. Fekir, good shout. Few subs for Inter. I can't lie though, man. These feel a little too late. So you got Suchek coming on. So Thuram, Mkhitaryan, DiMarco all coming off. I think Suchek, Esposito. Was it Esposito? No, Carlos Augusto and is that Boni? He commented. What do you say? What are your top 5 favorites for AFCON? And I can't say Algeria. My top 5 favorites for AFCON. Okay, so without saying Algeria, Morocco, Senegal, South Africa, Ivory Coast, of course, as well too, and I have to say a North African team as well too, because the North African teams always do well in North Africa. So I'll say Egypt. I'll say Egypt as well too, because I think South African teams or North African teams, excuse me, when we play in North Africa, we tend to do very, very well. So I would be a hypocrite if I didn't say Egypt. I seen that though. Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, they left out a few big players. Why South Africa? I think South Africa are really good. I'm really impressed with them whenever I watch them play. Arda Turan, great beard. Diego Costa, great beard. Nice from Verts. So what's that? Bradley. Well won by Bradley. Isaac. Isaac TK. Verts goes down. You're not going to get that. Thank you for responding, but you didn't sign Nigeria. Nigeria? Anyways, I have more. I don't see Nigeria winning AFCON, man. They're too reliant on Osimhen. Way too reliant. I chose the wrong game, man. Olaf Melberg. Who said penalty? There is not a chance you're getting a penalty there. Impossible. No way they're checking that, bro. Impossible that's a penalty. That's embarrassing if they give that a penalty. Congo. I like Congo. Good team. I said they have a chance as well, too. There's no way you're going to give a penalty for that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's no way that's a penalty. Impossible. Even the way he falls is embarrassing, man. Come on. Shout out Trinidad, man. Appreciate that. There's no way they're about to give a penalty. They're actually about to check. Yeah. No way Liverpool are about to get a penalty for this. Come on, man. No way. No way are they going to give this. What's the call? What's the call? What's the call? Allah. That's so bad, bro. That is so bad. As if they have just given a penalty for that. Wow. That is soft, bro. Soft as Charmin soft, bro. That's Charmin ultra soft. Bro, he's not even going to get that ball anyways. It's stupid from Bastoni. He's not even going to get that ball. Zielinski is closer to the ball. That is an awful call, bro. Yeah, it looks a lot worse in slow-mo. So what's Sly? To give Liverpool the lead here. Dominic Soboslai. Oh, great penalty. Great penalty. Wow. That is not a pen for me, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. That's soft. That's really, really soft. I think Bastoni is an idiot. I don't know why he's holding onto his shirt there. But I don't think there's enough of a crime there to give Liverpool a disadvantage. I don't even think Verts was going to get to that ball. Do I rate Osimhen? Do I think he's top 5 striker in the world? I do. I do. I love Osimhen. That's a great penalty from Soboslai, though. The Konate one on the weekend, the Leeds player. Yeah, but Konate actually just jumped out of nowhere and fouled him. That's, for me, that's different. This one, for me, right here, I don't know. That's not a penalty for me. I think that's really soft. Yeah, I don't know. That one for me feels soft, man. Inter chasing the win now. Or Inter chasing the draw. Bastoni. Suchik. Substitution's barely been on the pitch. Lautaro. I didn't see your super chat. My fault. No, I did see your super chat. I answered it. Oh, no, you sent another one. Would you rather be a world-level elite footballer or have a B-tier superpower like laser vision or walk through walls? Bro, I can't lie. Give me the superpower, man. Give me the superpower. Walk through walls is crazy. So we'll slay. Yeah, Liverpool is going to see out this game, though. Fairs, man. Fair. Henri's quotes on Salah. I'll read them in a second. Actually, I might as well read them now, right? I had problems with Wenger with Guardiola. Have you ever heard me talk about it publicly? Never. I protected the club. When you play for a club, you must protect it at all costs. No matter what's happening, internally, you protect the club, your teammates, the manager, the staff. You can be angry, frustrated, disagree, but you don't air dirty laundry in public, especially when the club is going through difficult moments. Instead, you wait, you sort things out internally, and then if you want to leave or speak your mind, you do it at the right time. I understand the ego and most frustration. He scores 38 goals and ends up on the bench. But there comes a point where you must put the team before yourself. Fair enough. Notice how he did that, though, without insulting anything about Salah. Without mentioning Chelsea. Without mentioning Egypt. Without calling him selfish. Oh, it's a big power move. I agreed with that. For me, it was like an ultimatum to the club. Me versus Slot. McAllister just kicks it out. He's exhausted, man. They gave Charles de Ketelaere 10. Slot's not going anywhere, man. He ain't going anywhere. They gave de Ketelaere 10. Wow. 10.0 against Chelsea. How good is this performance? Not chat. Who's watching Chelsea right now? How good is de Ketelaere right now? They got a 10 out of 10 on SofaScore. I like the box-to-box guys. We'll definitely do something. If I'm ever in Toronto soon, or they're not even in Toronto. They're in where? Montreal, right? On SofaScore, he got a 10. Not on FootMob. Lautaro with the opportunity. Oh, Lautaro should pass that, man. That's a terrible decision from Lautaro. Oof. I don't hate Egypt, man. I do not hate Egypt. Football genuinely fell off. It's over. There's still some teams that I enjoy watching, man. I enjoy watching Barca. Yo, this game. This game. Prediction for City Madrid tomorrow. I go 3-1. 3-1 to City. (3-1 to City. Barca's worst game of the season. Is it? That's saying something then. My dad texted me, that is the softest penalty I've ever seen. Wirtz had absolutely no chance. Back to goal. Lost the ball. I agree. I completely agree. What do I think about players who also do that to Algeria and African countries in general? What are you talking about? I don't understand what the question is. W Dad. I agree, man. I agree. Lautaro. Ooh, near the handball. So what's that? Wirtz leading the Liverpool counterattack. 30 seconds left. Soboslai. Nice. Florian Wirtz. Well dealt with by Inter. Maybe one last chance. Well done, like McAllister, man. Great tackle. Great tackle, man. Bro, you're telling me to go up. I got like a million questions ahead of me, man. I can't scroll up forever. There's a lot of people messaging in the chat, man. Not just you. Inter, one last chance. That is terrible, man. Nah, Liverpool will see it out now. Curtis Jones gets fouled. And that is surely full time. Inter fans starting to leave the stadium. Look, I'm not going to lie. That's not a great performance from Liverpool. But it's an even worse one from Inter. Actually, I'd probably say they're probably level on the same level. That is a terrible game decided by something I cannot believe was given as a penalty. But congratulations to Liverpool. I don't even know if this is a game worth doing a review on. I'm going to be so real. This was terrible. I think I'm cursed when it comes to watching Champions League games, guys. I genuinely think I am cursed. I choose the wrong game to watch every time. Every time. But hey, it's a big result for Slot. Huge result for Slot. Because I think playing this game right after the Salah comments over the weekend, there's huge pressure now on Liverpool and Slot to show that they can win without Salah. That he wasn't right? That he isn't the be-all, end-all. They have to win these games now. So no matter how they got it done. That's big for them, man. And it also ends the rut for them because how many wins do they have in the last 10? It's what, 1 or 2? It's not great. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna leave for now. I'll be back tomorrow for Madrid versus City. That should hopefully be a much better game. But with that being said, guys, thank you to every single person who tuned in today. Thank you to every single person that tuned in. We'll be back tomorrow. Leave a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We're nearly at 100K. In fact, what's the channel at right now? 97K. Hey, we're nearly there, man. But guys, I'm going to call it a night here. Peace.